everyone. I hope you're happy and I hope you're well. My name is Shani. It's really great to see you again for our new phonics learning. How did you go drawing 3 things with the phoneme G from our last lesson? Remember, I drew a garden, I drew a gate, and I drew some green grass. Did you write the letter G underneath as well? And did you make your letter tile? Remember, we're going to use those later in our lesson, so make sure they're close. Let's check to see if you have all of your things ready. You need something to write on, something to write with, your listening ears, and your letter tiles. We're going to say some compound words. Remember, a compound word is 2 words put together to make one new word. Say this after me. Dragon, fly. Put them together, and what word did we make? Dragonfly. Well done. Did you say dragonfly? Let's try that again. Dragon, fly, dragonfly. Great job. Our next picture, match, stick. Put it together, matchstick. Well done. Our next word, if I can move my card, seaweed. Put it together, seaweed. Good job. Last one. Campfire. Campfire. Well done. Great job. Now let's say the alphabet together. Are you ready? Off we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Today, we are going to practice the letter that we can use to read and write the phoneme G. Let's get ready to skywrite. Stand up with me and have your skywriting arms ready. Remember, in our last lesson, we learnt the letter G, gate, G. Say it with me. G, gate, G. Off we go. G, gate, G. A, apple, A. T, tap, T. P, pig, P. I, insect, I. D, dog, D. N, nose, N. S, sun, S. M, mouse, M. Well done. Let's practice writing the letter that we learned last time. But before we do, just check that you're holding your pencil correctly. Remember, OK sign. Pinch your pencil. Tuck your fingers underneath and make sure that your pencil is resting on your hand. Let's do some writing together. Remember, we start here with the letter G. We go around, up, down, and curl. Let's write one together. Around, up, down, and curl. G. Let's write it 5 more times. Around, around, up, down, and curl. G. Around, up, down, and curl. G. 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 One more. Great job. This time, I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to listen for where you hear the G sound. Do you hear it at the beginning? Hands on your head. If you hear it in the middle, hands on your shoulders. And if you hear it at the end, hands on your tummy. Are you ready? The first word is gate. What word? Gate. Where do you hear G in gate? Let's check. G, 8. G. At the beginning, my hands are on my head. Are yours? Our next picture is a dingo. Say dingo. Dingo. Let's check. Dingo. It's in the middle in dingo. Are your hands on your shoulders too? This is a person giving somebody else a hug. Say hug. Hug. Let's check. Where do you hear the G sound? Hug. That's right, it's at the end. My hands are on my tummy. Are your hands on your tummy too? And our last picture, this person is giving a bunch of flowers. So the word is give. What word? Give. Where do you hear G in give? Give. That's right, it's at the beginning. My hands are on my head. I'm going to show you two pictures and then I'm going to say the sounds. I want you to point to the picture that makes that word. Listen carefully. B, ag. Listen again. B, ag. Point to the picture. Did you point to the picture? Bag. Well done. B, ag makes bag. Let's try another one. Our next word. Listen carefully. G, a, m. Listen again. G, a, m. Point to the picture. Did you point to the picture? Gum. That's right. G, a, m makes gum, like chewing gum. Let's try another one. I'll sound the word out. G, r, o. Listen again. G, r, o. Point to the picture. Did you point to the picture? Grow. Well done. Last one. Listen carefully. G, a, m. Listen again. G, a, m. Point to the picture. Did you point to game? G, a, m makes game. Great job. It's time for our ninja words now. Remember, I'm going to say a word and then we're going to bow and say that word together. Then we're going to chop out the sounds in that word with our ninja moves like this. Then we put the word back together. The first word is gig. What word? Gig. Chop it out. G-ig. Put it back together. Gig. Our next word is get. What word? Get. Chop it out. G-et. Put it together. Get. Great job. Let's try another word. The word is good. What word? Good. Ninja moves. G-ud. Put it together. Good. Let's try that one more time. The word is good. What word? Good. Ninja moves. G-ud. Put it together. Good. Great job. Last word. The word is guess. What word? Guess. Ninja moves. G-es. Put it together. Guess. I love that. That's a lot of fun. It's time to use our letter tiles now. So I will take my alphabet off and I want you to get all of your letter tiles ready. As I put up my letter tiles, I want you to say the letter name. Are you ready? Off we go. D, G, A, N, I, T, P, M, and S. I'm going to do something a little bit special this time. Some of our letters are in black, and do you notice that there are two letters that are red? I'm going to move these two letters together. I move these ones up the top here. The letter A and the letter I are vowels. Can you say the word vowel? Vowel. Good job. These letters are all consonants. Can you say consonants? Consonants. Vowels are the sounds that we say when our mouth is wide and open, like A and I. Our consonants are the letters where something is stopping the airflow. It might be your tongue or your teeth or your lips, like and t and s. I'm going to say a word. Remember, we're going to tap it out. And today I have my magnets. So I might slide my magnet up for each sound. The first word is gap. What word? Gap. Let's tap it out. G, a, p. How many phonemes in gap? That's right. There is 3. G, a, p. Gap. What phoneme do you hear first in this word? G, a, p. Gap. Yes, it's the G phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell G? Yes, the letter G. Bring G down and say G. What's the next sound that we hear in gap? G, a, p, gap. It's the at sound. Well done. Which letter do we use to write a? Yes, the letter A. It's our vowel sound in this word. Bring the letter A over and say a. Let's listen for that last phoneme now. G, a, p. G, a, p. What phoneme? P. Which letter do we use to spell p? Yes, the letter P. Bring it down and say p. Let's read the word that we just built. G, a, p. Gap. I want you to tap out the sounds in gap one more time. Off we go. G, a, p. Can you write the word gap now? Remember to sound it out as you write it. G, a, p. Check your work. Does yours look like mine? G, a, p. Gap. Give it a tick if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Let's try another word. The word is gas. What word? Gas. Oh, I need to put my letter tiles away before we make our new word. So the word is gas. What word? Gas. Let's sound it out. G, a, s. Gas. What phoneme do you hear here? G, a, s. Gas. The G phoneme. Well done. Which letter do we use to spell G? Yes, that's right, the letter G. Grab G, bring it down and say G. What letter do you hear here in the word gas? G, a, s. Gas. It's the letter A. The letter A makes the phoneme A in this word, gas. And our last phoneme, G, a, s. Gas. It's the S phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell S? Yes, that's right, the letter S. Bring it down and say S. Can you read the word that we just built? G, a, s. Gas. This time when we write it, let's tap out the sounds first. Are you ready? Off we go. G, a, s. Gas. Remember, if you can do this without heaping at my word, I want you to try. But if you need a little bit of extra help, my word's on the board. Off we go. Say the sounds as you write the word. Gas. G, a, s. I want you to check your work. Does yours look like mine? G, a, s. Gas. Give it a tick if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Let's try another one. Our new word is pig. What word? Pig. Let's tap out the sounds in pig. Pig. Off we go. What sound do you hear here in pig? Pig. Pig. It's the P phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell P? The letter P. Well done. Here it is. Bring it down and say P. What sound do we hear in the middle of pig? Ig. Ig. It's the it phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell it? Yes, it's the letter I. It is our vowel sound in this word. And our last phoneme in pig, ig. What sound? G. Well done. Which letter do we use to spell G? Yes, the letter G. Here it is. Bring it down and say G. Let's read the word that you've just built. Pig. Pig. I want you to write this word now. Remember to sound it out as you write it. Let's say the sounds first. ig. Write them down. Off you go. Ig. Check your work. Does yours look like mine? Ig. Pig. I have a question for you. We've been learning about plurals, and plural means more than one. What do we need to do to the end of this word pig to make it say pigs, meaning more than one pig? Pigs. What sound do you hear here? That's right, S. And which letter do we use? The letter S. Bring it down and say S. Now let's read this word. Pigs. Pigs. Can you write that word for me? Off we go. Sound it out as you write it. P-I-G-S. Pigs. Check your work. Does yours look like mine? P-I-G-S. Pigs. Give it a tick if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Let's put all of our letter tiles away for today. And I have our new decodable sentence ready for us. Remember that a decodable sentence only has the letters that we have learned so far. In this sentence, we have a capital letter at the beginning, a full stop at the end. And can you remember what we have in between each word? That's right, a finger space that lets us know where one word finishes and the next word begins. Before we read our sentence, let's remind ourselves of our special word that we've learnt in a lesson a little bit earlier. Can you remember what this word says? A, that's right, it says A. And in our sentence up here, we have the word A, but it's a capital letter this time. Are you ready? Let's read it. I'll read it first and then you can read it with me. A, P, pig, pig. Back to the beginning. A, pig. Next word. D, ig, digs, digs. Let's go again. A pig digs. Next word. In. Let's go again. A pig digs in sand. Sand. Let's read it again from the beginning. A pig digs in sand. Say it with me. A pig digs in sand. This time let's do it a little bit faster. A pig digs in sand. One more time. A pig digs in sand. Isn't it amazing that all of the letters that we're learning are coming together so that we can write and read new words? So let's go over the sound that we were practicing today. The letter name is G. What name? G. Our keyword is gate. What word? Gate. And the phoneme is G. What phoneme? G. Let's put it together. G. Gate. G. Stand up with me and let's do our skywriting one last time. Do you have your hand ready? Off we go. G, gate, G. Again. G, gate, G. One more time. G, gate, G. And in this lesson, we have learned some new words. Let's read them one more time together. Gap, gap. What word? Gap. Gas, gas. What word? Gas. Pig, pig. What word? Pig. Last one. Pigs. What word? Pigs. Let's read them as whole words a little bit faster. Gap, gas, pig, pigs. One more time. Gap, gas, pig, pigs. Excellent job. Before we see each other again, I wonder if you can practice reading our decodable sentence. You might like to practice writing some of those words, or perhaps you can even be an illustrator. You could draw a picture of a pig digging in sand. I can't wait to see what you come up with, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.